Now let's learn about the actual process of design for natural ventilation. First step is, as we discussed, you as a designer should define the target comfort condition. What is the target comfort condition? Let's imagine you are in the beach that is crowded with people, and there are thousands of these people that are old, young, and there are kids, people with clothes on, people with bathing suit on. The comfort range will differ based on properties of individuals such as their own metabolism, clothing, and activity level, season, and to small degree what kind of food you ate, what kind of drink you ate, and body, age, and of course gender. And let's imagine you are designing a building for these people. You have to set some rational target, even though it is impossible to satisfy everyone. So finding that target range based on some evidence or standard or data is this the first step of the process that you will have problem if the humidity goes outside of this range of 30 and 65 degree, you will feel discomfort, and you will start to feel discomfort when the air velocity is higher than you 1. Can use simply the standard set by ASHRAE. And if you have a operable window at hand, you can also use the adaptive comfort that we discussed. The next step we should do is to determine the usable outdoor condition. This is considering the outside climate. Enclosed building without any measure or heat or cool are warmer than the outside. The temperature difference from the inlet and the outlet is about 5 to 7 degree difference. And keep this in mind, this is very important rule of thumb for us to go to the next step. Next, we should look into the annual temperature data for the climate that this building will be on. This graph shows conceptualized data of the 12-month period, and each small graph represents the average daily pattern of the month of the year. This represents average January temperature from morning to noon to night, and this represents February, and so on to December. And there's two horizontal lines. These temperature maximum, temperature minimum represent the thermal comfort zone that you set up during the previous step of the design. This can be based on ASHRAE or adaptive comfort or your own standard that you develop. During which time of the year do we want to bring the outside air in? As we've discussed just before, we should not use the outside temperature as it is to answer this question. Instead, we should use the 5-degree rule that we talked about, because inside of the building is naturally hotter than the outside. What months of the year can you naturally ventilate the building based on this temperature data? In these months, we can open the window and the temperature inside will be comfortable. But there are other factors that you should also consider for your natural ventilation. For this example case, we have pollen season during April and May, and rain season during July and September. In the result, unfortunately, we are left with 2 less months that we can rely on natural ventilation.